Welcome to the Breakup Recovery Podcasts by your host, Barbara Stevens. Discover the wisdom and remarkable insights of Barbara Stevens, breakup recovery mentor, author, and public speaker. Barbara offers programs and solutions for any breakup so you can turn your life around, create lasting changes for the better, and embrace life again.
Hello and welcome to my podcast, Breakup Recovery. This is episode number 014, Ideal Future. I'm Barbara Stevens, and in this episode, I'll be asking you to consider where you want to go in your life. Where do you see yourself in the next 3, 6, or 12 months from now? And how important it is to set goals so that you can turn your ideal future into reality. Breakups can leave your world feeling upside down with no direction in sight. Often we imagine our future based on our past experiences. We determine what is possible from what has happened in our past. If we have had a relationship that did not work, we often think that our relationships will not be successful in the future. This can be said for other aspects of our lives, not only relationships. Based on your previous experiences, it is easy for you to think many things are not possible. This belief system holds you back from reaching any goals that you may aspire to or want in your life. If you have had thoughts along the lines that relationships don't work, I'm not attractive, I'm never going to find anyone else, then how can good things happen in your life? How can you find a relationship that will work? How will you ever feel that you are attractive or can find a partner that you can love and be loved in return? You have the power to shape your own destiny. It's about having the right mindset so that you can implement changes in your life and achieve the goals that you set out to achieve. It's time to choose to invest in yourself. When you reject your limiting beliefs and then replace them with new possibilities, then anything is possible. Designing your ideal future involves thinking about your future plans and intentions, setting achievable goals, and taking the necessary actions to follow through and succeed in achieving the results you desire. It's about taking responsibility for your outcomes. It takes strength and focus to actually turn your goals and future dreams into a reality. This is about changing your mindset and empowering you to make actual changes in your life. Your outlook in life will become clearer when you plan and create your future through setting goals that have deep meaning for you. So you probably realized that in this episode we are talking about goal setting. And I believe setting goals helps you visualize what you do want in life. As I have said before, goal setting gives you direction and clarity and helps you to focus on the practical steps you need to take to get to where you want to be in your life. You might think you do not need to set any goals, but goals are about knowing what you want in life, working out how you are going to get there, and celebrating these achievements when they happen. Would you go on vacation without planning your holiday? Most of the time you plan where you are going to go, how you are going to get there, and what you are going to see and do whilst on holidays. There is a lot of planning that goes on so that you will be not wasting your money and time, and you want to enjoy yourself and take advantage of everything the holiday has to offer. Because you are usually spending quite a bit of money on your vacation, you don't want to leave anything to luck or chance. You wouldn't just rock up to the airport and expect to get on a plane to your preferred destination. Just as you wouldn't arrive at your destination and expect to find a room that is ready for you at the price you would like to pay. And because holiday times do not come around that often, you usually want to take advantage of all the attractions that the holiday destination has on offer, because you don't know if you will ever get the same opportunity again to visit this place. So a lot of planning usually goes into your well-earned holiday. Why wouldn't you practice these same principles when planning your life? It makes sense to know where you want to go, how you are going to get there, Otherwise, how will you ever achieve what you want to achieve? When we are growing up, we are told that it is important to study hard during our schooling years so that you can get a good job and everything else will fall into place and we would be happy and successful. But life does not always go that way, and sometimes we are left wondering what has happened if we are not in the place we thought we would be. Nothing is predictable or certain anymore unless you put plans in place to make them so. Goals don't need to be set in concrete. Just because you write them down doesn't mean they can't be changed. It is a fluid document, and depending on changing circumstances, they should be reassessed, edited, and adjusted on a regular basis to meet your needs. I don't want you to set goals that are impossible to reach. I want you to set goals that are achievable. If you think your goals are too big, but they are important to you, then look at breaking them down into smaller, more manageable ones, stepping stones if you like. I want you to succeed with all of the goals that you are about to set. So the next step is to write down some short-term goals you would like to achieve in the next 3, 6, or 12 months. Take the time to brainstorm ideas for your goals. Find the time for this, one that is without interruptions and distractions. A quiet place where you can think on your own and focus on what you want your life to look like. During this process, do not dwell on the past events of your breakup or any of the other negative things that have happened in your past. This is a time to focus on your future, not failures. Consider what you truly want to achieve and why you want to change your life. Devise a realistic time frame to achieve it in. Imagine the goal, verbalize it, and write it down. The more specific the goal, the better your chances of achieving it. Put in dates, times, locations, etc. As much information as you can. Make sure the details are clear and well defined. Write your goals in the present tense and in the first person. Write them as if they are currently true and you are in possession of them. Express each goal on an encouraging and positive note. For example, instead of, "I will stop feeling sorry for myself," try phrasing the goal like this: "I am going to wake up each day and take care of myself. I'm going to feel confident and optimistic about my future." Use the SMART method to create your goals. The S in the SMART stands for specific. When setting goals, they should answer the following questions of who, what, where, when, and why. Instead of a general goal of, "I want to find love again," change to, "I want to find a partner that brings me happiness and joy." The M stands for measurable. Your goals need to be able to be tracked and measured. "I'm going to get healthy." Change to, "I'm going to change my eating habits and lose 4 kilos this month." The A stands for attainable. Goals need to be realistic and attainable. There's no use setting goals that are doomed for failure. The R stands for relevant. Your goals need to be relevant to your life. They need to match your needs and no one else's. And the T stands for time related. This means setting a date or time frame to meet your goals to keep you on track to achieving them. Having a goal timeline enables you to see how far you have come and how far you need to go. Since you can monitor your progress, you will be able to celebrate your successes whenever one of the benchmarks is reached. Give yourself the opportunity to enjoy the achievement. You can celebrate in so many ways: a celebration dance, a special treat, going out, buy yourself some flowers, do something fun, or always something you've wanted to do. Goals can be for personal development, health, business and career, financial and materialistic, and life in general. Set goals that are true to yourself. Don't base them on your perception of what others want from you. And remember from time to time to review your goals and adjust them to reflect your changing circumstances, experiences, and values. So I'd like to ask you, what are your short-term goals? for the next week, month, or even 3 months. I would like you to write down what your short-term goals are. Then on the next line, write down how you are going to measure this goal. And on the next line, what action you are going to take to meet this goal. And on the next line, the time frame for your goal. And on the last line, write down how you are going to feel when you have achieved this goal. To stay motivated, you can start a journal to keep track of your progress. You may get disheartened from time to time and feel that you have made no progress at all. However, having a journal will help you see how you are going, if you need to make any adjustments to making your goals more manageable. It also reminds you of when you have reached your goal or successfully completed some of the smaller steps that are necessary to achieving the larger goals. It keeps you on track and gives you a sense of purpose. Your goal might be to lose some weight. So your short-term goal might be to lose 12 kilos or 26 pounds in the next 3 months. That equates to 1 kilo a week or 2.2 pounds. To measure this goal, you might say something like, you will weigh and take measurements once a week, maybe a Monday for example. The next thing you would write down is what action you are going to take to achieve losing 1 kilo or 2.2 pounds each week. This could be that you are going to start an exercise program, like walking each morning for 1 hour and eating foods that will contribute to your weight loss, not eating any more junk food or foods that are high in fat, sugar and salt. Set a healthy meal plan for the 12 weeks so you have a plan that you can follow. Your time frame would be each week so you can keep a good eye on your progress, but the ultimate time frame would be 12 weeks or 3 months. The fun bit would be how you are going to feel after losing your weight. I would imagine it would be a proud achievement. You would feel happy, healthy and full of energy. Your clothes wouldn't be tight anymore. You may even need a new wardrobe. Good for you. You might like to celebrate with a special meal. So you can see how it all works now. Other goals you might consider could be that you want to get fit, quit smoking, consume less alcohol, have a better job, move on after your breakup, live in a different home, and become financially secure are to name but a few common goals that people have. Do something every day that moves you towards your goal. That way you can see progress. Never give up no matter what the setbacks are or the obstacles that come in your way. Maintain confidence that you are on the right track. Pick yourself up and keep going until you've reached your goal. Stay focused on the vision and solutions to achieving your goals. Be true to yourself. You have the power to make it happen. Take the time to enjoy the satisfaction when you have achieved your goal. Reward yourself and acknowledge the progress. Now, the affirmation I would like to share for this episode, Ideal Future, is, I am ready to be grateful for everything I have in my life, and my future is positive and bright. Change the words to make it true for you if you need. So to recap on what I talked about in this episode, Ideal Future, we looked at setting short-term goals. I know I didn't mention about longer-term goals because I didn't have enough time to cover that subject in this podcast, but it is the same principles when you set your short-term goals and when you set your long-term goals. I talked about the many benefits of setting goals, the importance of you to break through any limiting beliefs that is stopping you. I want you to inspire yourself to get past the limiting beliefs that are holding you back. You have everything within you to find the answers. Many people are happy to drift along and let life happen to them, but that isn't how you are going to get the life you want. It's not enough just to hope that things will work out for you. Hope that you lose that extra weight you want to lose. Hope that you go on vacation and see the places you have always wanted to see. Hope that that dream job lands in your lap, or hope that you will live in an area you have always wanted to live in. It takes planning to achieve those things, all of the things you want to happen and do in your life. Thinking about and writing down your goals is the first step in achieving them. It gives you clarity on what you actually want to have in your life, so that you can then go on and make a plan on how you're going to organize your time and what resources you need so that you can make the most of your life. Thinking about and writing down your goals is the first step in achieving them. It gives you clarity on what you actually want to have in your life, so that you can then go on to making a plan on how you are going to organize your time and what resources you need so that you can make the most of your life. Having goals makes you accountable to yourself. The responsibility for achieving them is yours and yours alone. The process allows you to be the best you can be and grow as a person. They keep you focused on your future and allow you to move forward with your life and make the necessary changes to get to where you want to be. Sometimes when we set the bigger goals, we can talk ourselves out of them. They seem far too big to achieve and insurmountable, but when you break them down into smaller and more manageable ones, and we start to achieve and complete them, it only gives you the motivation to keep creating your plan to live life to the fullest. Reward and celebrate your triumphs. It is easy to work towards your goals if you have something to look forward to. Take the time to celebrate every success, no matter how big or small. It will give you the confidence and motivation you need to push towards bigger and larger goals. Goals can be reviewed, changed, and altered at any time, and looking back and seeing what you have accomplished and see yourself progressing towards your ideal future is a great way to build your self-confidence. Take pride in your achievements and open yourself to all the possibilities life has to offer. Move forward. Take action and live a better life. Turn your dreams into reality. And the last thing I'd like to say is, be gentle on yourself. You deserve happiness.
If you would like to hear previous Breakup Recovery podcasts, visit barbarastevens.com.au. Connect with Barbara Stevens on social media with Barbara Stevens Breakup Recovery Mentor on Facebook and at You'll Be Okay on Twitter. Read further blogs, view webinar replays, and download your free ebook, 3 Easy Steps to Surviving Your Breakup, and much more at barbarastevens.com.au.